All right. May 10. Here we are.
Yes.
How did it go this week?
I think it went actually okay this week.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a total fail. It definitely wasn't like, oh my gosh, I won the lottery, woo, kind of moment. But like, it was, I would say overall a decent week, actually. If you want to get started.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
go for it.
It's
You
me.
do it.
We finally closed 2 clients this week.
Let's
Hallelujah.
go. Let's go.
So one was like kind of a smaller client, but one's like our normal price client, and we onboarded him today. So that was fun. We actually have more of an onboarding system now, so that's cool. And just in general, I think we got more sales calls this week.
More
or about the
sales
same.
calls. Yeah.
About the same, actually.
It's cool because like on our whiteboard, we have it like per week, like week of, and then we have number of calls booked, number of calls we took, and number of closed. And it's just cool to see like tally marks.
Yeah.
Because you can really tell with momentum when we're like not constantly putting in the effort, like those basically go to 0.
Yes.
And even if you just get like 2 or 3 a week of calls, that really matters in momentum. So,
oh yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. So for that reason, it's definitely been a better week, and I'm excited to hopefully continue this trend.
You said for that reason, and I thought, and for that reason, I'm out.
Oh.
But anyway,
true.
Shark Tank reference. Cool. Something else we've been trying to do on the side, not too aggressively, but being business owners. I think eventually we're going to need to learn how to raise money, and one form of that are grants. So we started trying to look into and research into applying to grants. So we'll see where that goes, but I'm not really relying on that too much.
Same. Okay, and something else that we are trying to work on, because it has been continually reminded to us, is the idea of like one service, one avatar, and one form of outreach. And I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about this.
Yeah, I think when we first heard it was obviously the GOAT, Alex Hormozi, but basically the idea is like, in order to build his books. In order to build, I think $1 million, or to get to your first $1 million, you can do that by doing these ones. And actually Joe, which we'll talk about after this, he also added 1 year, which makes sense. I think, Hormozi said that too.
Yeah, I think so too.
I can do the first one, you can do the second too, I guess. But
all right.
One avatar basically means one type of client. So in our case last year, it was mostly med spas, right? And so we definitely need to bog down and choose commit to like one avatar. Like, who are we selling to? Is it like e-commerce? Is it like lawyers? Like, that's something we got to figure out. And then the other one is like how to get sales or marketing. So do we want to do like cold calls or cold emails or YouTube or whatever? So those are 2 that we're trying to figure out.
Yeah. One service is obviously one service. So like if you're just doing Instagram ads, then that's all you're doing. If you're just doing Google ads, that's all you're doing. And then the time frame is 1 year. So you don't want to divert from this plan for an entire year. So no shiny object syndrome or whatever. And I think this has been really important for us, at least, because we do tend to have a little bit of shiny object syndrome at times. And I think we're figuring out that we really just need to get focused on what our ones are going to be, and really just, like you said, bog down.
Bog down? I don't know. I think we kind of saw like the benefit of that for like med spas last year. I mean, it wasn't all 1-1-1, but as we progressed through med spas, it got easier in a way to close and service clients because we knew the lingo, we knew what they're looking for, we knew the systems that they use, and so both closing clients and servicing for clients got easier, but we pivoted for other reasons. So hopefully we can find that for the next one.
Exactly.
All right, next one. You want me to start this?
Go for it.
Yeah, so at WealthCon 2 weeks ago, we met Joe Chavez. Shout out Joe Chavez of Double My E-commerce. You guys want to look that up? And it's pretty cool. We built up a pretty cool mentor relationship. He's a really experienced agency owner, I'd say.
Yeah. And
so he had an idea of like mentoring us for free via like, I guess he's trying to build up like this course, and it's cool to kind of see his systems in place.
Yeah. It was, we started our official kind of start today, and it was really cool because he was showing us some of his systems that he uses. And, it was interesting to see into another agency like that, because we know other business owners, but they don't all have agencies like ours. And he was the closest thing that I think we've gotten to seeing that. So it was cool to see what he was working on and how he was like organizing things.
Yeah, aside from Chris and Paulo, of course.
Of course. But
so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think we tried the course layout is like 12 weeks or something, but it's kind of informal, so we're just kind of winging it. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. If anything, it's a good cracking the whip on us. So
yeah, agreed.
We'll shout out.
All right, yes. We got to talk to Mercedes Gomez this week.
The number one Amazon influencer.
The number one Amazon influencer and Amazon influencer YouTuber.
Boom.
So please, go check out her material. She's super awesome. And actually, it was cool because we got to see her again. We kind of like see her at these like blocks, I guess, so we don't really see her like every day all the time, but it's cool to like see her progress, her growth, and we're always trading stories about what's going on in your business. I don't know what's going on in your business, so that was neat to see. And something special that's coming up next week on the 15th is that we're actually going to be on her live stream, so we are super excited for that. At least I'm super excited for that because I've never been on a live stream. So maybe we can drop some more information in there when we have it, and you guys can check us all out.
May 15, Amazon. Actually, when this comes out, it'll be after that. So go look back at it. Mercedes Gomez on YouTube. And then May 15, look for these two faces. I think the only thing I want to point out this week is we started out better. Monday, Tuesday, we worked 8 hours.
Yeah.
Then we hit the AT&T mode where Wednesday was like 7 hours. Yesterday was 6. But I think that was mostly due to me having a stomach bug. But you're crushing it. You're holding down the forts.
Oh, thank you.
And it really made me appreciate you, of course. Aww. And also how different it is when I'm not, or when anyone is not at their like peak rest. One night I just couldn't sleep because of my stomach, and then that really affected the next day. So, but it also taught us a lesson in redundancy.
Yes.
So,
holy smokes. It's actually, I feel like as we're getting more experience, I'm seeing us operating in different ways, separately and together, which is really cool. Like today, I did onboarding meeting, and he took a call with one of our team members, and it was like awesome to feel confident to do that, and like it went smoothly. So
a long way.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, me too.
All right, learning for the week. We had a bunch of stuff for the learning week, but learning from last week, just kind of as soon as we feel like we got our values worth, we don't like force it every week or every day. We reviewed some of the sales meetings we've had recorded. We started learning about patents because we've been inspired by Shark Tank. Small business grants, as we talked about, and onboarding system for clients, and I'll just say it, drip campaigns.
Yeah, drip campaigns.
So email drip campaigns, so we'll see how that goes. And we've been constantly doing Shark Tank at night, which I still love. I don't know about you.
No, I really love it. I feel like it's actually made me think a lot, very differently about how we pitch our business in general, because like the whole idea is like, half of the show is built off of people just pitching their product or their business or their idea. And I think another cool thing that we've been watching on the mode of Shark Tank is like more behind the scenes interviews with the sharks. And it's cool to hear them talk about like some of the business they've invested in, how they view investments, who they work with, that kind of thing. Yeah. I think that was really eye-opening. I love hearing them talk about this stuff because, obviously they're super successful. So
had to get there somehow.
Yeah, exactly. So that has been very enjoyable, actually. I really like watching Shark Tank too.
Awesome. Moving on to reading. I'll let you go first because I need to check something.
Can you scroll up though real fast because I can't. This book title is like 10 freaking miles long. It's called Seeing Around Corners: How to Spot Inflection Points in Business Before They Happen. Okay, now you can go ahead. All right. So basically, I found this book. I can't even remember where, but I ended up getting it downloaded from the library. They do ebook loans, so if you ever need a book for free, try the library. And I've really liked it so far. It's talks about how basically you can avoid disaster before disaster happens, or how you can grapple with like latching onto a good idea before it becomes mainstream.
Cool.
Yeah, what are you reading?
I finally picked up The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I felt very hesitant to do that because I feel like in general I just don't give a fuck about stuff, or I do a good job of doing that. But surprisingly, so far I'm 25% through it. It's not really about that. It's really more about there will be challenges in life, so you just have to deal with that. And it's also more like happiness is the pursuit of happiness, that saying. So we'll see. And I like it because it's a quicker read now than it took me forever to get through Never Finished, and now I'm like breezing through like 5-10% every day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
So
we'll see what happens next week, but
yeah.
What's the thing? What do we say?
Till next time.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and hit that bell notification.
Ping, ping. Oh, don't we do? Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better this week too.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.